to This Very Moment Collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. We'll be tapping into our spirit guides, our angels, the universe, to see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all that stuff is over there. And we're going to tap into our message today from Spirit. So right away, collective, I'm getting an energy of people who are really hive mind, but in a very clicky kind of way. It's giving Regina George, you can't sit with us energy. It feels less inclusive and more choosy. And it really just depends on the shift in the mood. For some of you, there could literally be like a ringleader, a Regina George type energy. If you've never seen Mean Girls, she's just like the head mean girl, basically. And it could be all led by one person. But with that strong hive mind energy I was getting, I would not be surprised if this was a group of people that kind of move as one. But there's really no clear leader. It's kind of just like they all get influenced by each other. So whatever is said, whatever is done, I have not shuffled for this long and had nothing come out. Why are the tarot cards so quiet? What is going on? But it's like, you know, when something is said, the group just kind of moves in the direction of whoever said it, and they just kind of follow that path through. Yikes on bikes. We got strength reversed and we got the judgment card here. Oh my goodness. Spirit's like, this is unavoidable. And it's giving me a chill because I feel like that's why it is so silent. We even have the Five of Swords reversed, of Spirit kind of saying there's nothing left that could fight this or stop this. And I was getting a spooked out energy from this Destiny card that came up, because right away, even in the pre-pull, Spirit was like, they can't escape. They cannot escape the bed that they have made. They cannot escape fate. I just saw 220. They cannot avoid what is destined to happen at this point. My goodness. So we have the rekindled card. I'm seeing a lot of people trying to rekindle with you. The card does say platonic or romantic. So this applies to friendships. It's not just like old lovers coming back. There could be a bit of that there. Maybe I'll tap into that soon. But this is very much so giving, you know, friends, family, coworkers, all sorts of people trying to come back with you and connect with you. And I feel like they're scared. They can feel destiny coming. You can just feel it. Whether you're spiritual or not, we all still have intuition, even if you acknowledge it. And it pulls on you. That's the thing about intuition. It's like it pulls on you. You can't ignore it sometimes. People can feel when there's a big shift happening soon. And typically you can feel if it's more low vibrational or if it's good. If it's good, usually you feel like a sense of relief. You're excited. You're getting up. You got a new pep in your step. I just saw 333. And it's negative, you start to feel scared. You start to feel called to do exactly this, to make amends, to come and rekindle with people and come back together with them. This is the thing about balancing the scales. And this is one of my like personal hot takes. But I feel like when it comes to balancing the scales and justice, no one can serve that better than Spirit. Spirit knows everything that they've been through. Spirit knows that dagger that's going to go straight to the heart and really hit them where it counts. And a lot of people will come into your life to balance those scales, which is why a lot of times you'll have like past romantic partners and they don't seem to get any karma for anything that they've done over the years. But what people don't realize is every time you come back into union with this person and you forgive them, that is a spiritual balancing of the scales. There is forgiveness that has already come and brought harmony to the situation. So Spirit doesn't need to come with karma and balance those scales in whatever way Spirit would have done it, because you've already done that. So my hot take is don't forgive and don't forget. No. But really though, if you listen, I know it's a little shadowy, okay? But if you're wanting people to get that piping hot karma, don't let them apologize. Because whether it's subconscious or conscious, I just feel like people know what they're doing. And the hater in me, the inner hater, just cannot allow it sometimes. I just saw 515. Rekindled, it says old emotions are brought back to the surface, platonic or romantic. Choices, it says you will be faced with many different choices. This can lead you down many different paths. So this is the time you really need to be practicing your spiritual protection and just distance. If it's truly someone coming in wanting to rekindle and they're wanting to add something to your life, they will be there willing to do that because that is what's on their heart. But when they're trying to fulfill a secret intention, a lot of times if you don't surrender, if you don't relent, these people will just go looking for the next person who will. So time is really the great revealer, the thing that shows you people's true intentions and what they're really about. Because when someone has a secret agenda, at the end of the day, that's their goal. And when they're not moving towards that goal, they start moving towards someone else. So I would say, if anything, literally just give it time, and that will reveal to you if someone is really trying to mutually benefit you or if they're really just trying to benefit from you in some other way. We got new baby and recovery. New baby, it says there will be a new addition to your family or a new start. So it doesn't have to be a new baby for everyone. For some of you, it could be like, what do you call the things that you care about? My car, that's my baby. My watch, that's my baby. My favorite, these are my babies, So it can also be more figurative than anything. We got recovery, which is really good. So people could be coming back because they see some money flowing in. The card says you will bounce back from money-related issues. So if there was any loss related to money, I'm seeing that being restored. I'm seeing your bank account go back to what it was or even higher before that hardship or before that sacrifice. And we have crown chakra, heartache and loss, and destiny. So if you're feeling like a lack of empathy at this point and it's kind of scaring you, I feel like that's just your crown chakra already being tapped into what's going on. Your crown chakra will subconsciously tell you you're not meant to move or act at this time. This is meant to happen. But as a human going through life, they can feel kind of dark when you're leaving people out in the cold. But it's not an attack not to do something. It's not an attack on another person if you preserve your resources and don't hit them up. So, try to keep that distinction in your mind. Like, okay, it feels aggressive or it feels mean, but I'm not doing anything to someone because I'm not saving them. We got strength reversed and the judgment card here. So I see you regaining your strength, regaining your power as other people are losing their strength. And judgment card is the day of reckoning. And I'm telling you, this is destined. This destiny card is number 10 as well. This judgment card is number 20. You could be seeing 2020, 1010. Spirit letting you know about things going on in the higher realm. Spirit letting you know about cycles that are closing and ending. Things are being resolved and people are getting their karma. We only have 2 tarot cards out. I was shuffling for at least 3 minutes and that's it. So the cards have been very quiet and I feel like that's just because Spirit's like, mic drop. Like what's done is done. And now we're at just the point of consequence. That's just where we're at. We got the moon, and this is the Pythia Tarot, a tarot deck based on Greek gods and goddesses. And I'm noticing that the moon is ruled by Hecate in this deck. You could be called to work with her. She's really good for regeneration, like when you've already kind of gone through the gauntlet and you're wanting to have your main character moment or you're wanting to bounce back from hardship. I saw with the recovery card talking about, finance, up leveling and getting back to what it was. So after a period of going through a financial hardship, I wouldn't say she's the best to reach out to. She's not really connected to finance, but she's more connected to regeneration. So she will kind of help put things in order and also open the path so you can move forward, especially if you're feeling stuck. We got the moon, the Ace of Cups reverse, and the Seven of Cups reverse. So these people, that's so funny that we had the choices card, strong Seven of Cups vibes there. But we also have the Seven of Cups in the traditional tarot coming up reversed. People are seeing you as an option, but you're not an option. People could be fantasizing a lot about you and seeing you as their like great reliever, seeing you as the solution to their problem, as their savior. But I don't see spirit appointing you to that position and saying that that's what you're needing to do. So you can go ahead and release that projection that people are, kind of putting onto you in that way. I see spirit telling you to sit back and relax, and all these people are coming towards you trying to make you offers. But Ace of Cups reverse, it's not what it appears, especially with that moon card, but also it's not meant for you. What's meant for you is what spirit is giving to you. What these other people are giving to you could be gifts, it could be good, but it's more from a space of them trying to give you the best that they have so that they can be saved, or so that they can balance the scales, or so that they can get some of your good luck. It's not, with the Temperance card reversed, I'm not gonna lie, maybe down the line you're meant to come back into alignment with people and you can have a mutually beneficial relationship, but Spirit's saying Temperance reversed, I'm balancing the scales actually, and that's in the form of Judgment Day. That's in the form of karma. That's in the form of suffering. Have you guys read the Old Testament? Okay, listen, regardless of what you believe in, I mean, it's so consistent with a lot of religions. You see, like, okay, the God or the higher figure is about that action. They're about that life. And it's best to just step aside here, okay, when spirit comes down with that hammer so that you don't get bopped on the head. And Spirit's like Temperance reverse, ain't no love and light. Go ahead and turn around, baby. I got to get to work. We got the Strength card coming out again. There's some repeating cards in this deck, and it'll be different manifestations and different deities associated with them. So we had Hercules showing up reverse. People really thinking with the Strength card, this one was Hercules, people thinking that they could handle anything. And now we have, I think you pronounce it Circe or Circe. It's C-I-R-C-E. It says the sorceress of Arena and the original witch of the West. Okay, we have to look into her and see what she's all about. She could be calling you to work with her as well. But we got the Strength card reverse, and now we have a different Strength card coming up outright from this deck. And Spirit is saying you're getting your power back, you're getting your magic back, and people are wanting to connect with that, but it's all yours and you've reclaimed it. And now, just like her, you got your lions, which is so interesting because Hecate came up before, and a lot of times Hecate can be depicted with a three-headed dog or a set of three dogs. And we have the three lions showing up for her. A lot of threes, actually. I'm looking at this Judgment card with the three here. We got the three on the moon. We got the three here. So a lot of threes coming up with you. Exactly. We have go your own way. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. Collective. Trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. To some degree, these people affected you, whether they downplayed your ideas, whether they were too hive mind, didn't support individuality, therefore didn't support you and your personal pursuits. Spirit is saying we've just regained our power back. Let's not give it away. Continue to pave your own way, and also make sure you're accepting all these blessings that are coming in because they're being given to you, not these energies. That's what I got for collective today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for us today. I'll talk to you soon.